First at 5 o'clock, we are learning more about the teenager killed in a shooting last night in Muskegon Heights.
So this happened in an alley between Hume and Hovey Avenues, less than 2 blocks from Muskegon Heights Academy.
Family and friends of 15-year-old Tavon Watson describe him as a fun-loving kid.
13 Your Side's Lauren Baker spent the day not only learning the impacts of Watson's death, but also the community's demand for change.
We can't stop gun violence without the community's help. That's what city and community leaders are saying after Muskegon Heights sees a string of violence. Leaders say now is the time to come together and put the guns down. Headlines of shootings claiming the lives of people in their community is sparking a demand for change.
The Bible tells me faith without works is dead. So we can't be just praying about something. We have to have actions.
City and community members in Muskegon Heights are speaking out after a string of gun violence. That violence claimed the life of 15-year-old Tavon Watson Tuesday evening.
He had this glow that just made everyone smile anytime he steps in the room.
He died in the hospital after he was shot and found on 7th Street. Avian Swans, president of Taking Back Muskegon, is friends with the teen's mom. He described the teen as someone who was like family to him.
He always smiled. He had a big smile on his face. His personality was just, he had a real great personality. That's why I'm so surprised that this happened to him, because he wasn't that type of kid.
Also that night, a 21-year-old man showed up to the hospital with a gunshot wound, who police believe was also shot in that area. This shooting comes 2 days after a shooting on 8th and Summit and another shooting on Columbia and Peck.
This is where we want people to come and feel safe and secure.
Council member Ronald Jenkins, who's lived here his whole life, says the gun violence masks how great his city is.
If you hear and you live in the city of Muskegon Heights, you see the love. I mean, you see the dedication that people have towards each other. And a lot of times the violence that happens are not the people who actually reside or live in the city of Muskegon Heights.
In hopes to create a plan to stop gun violence in the future.
Let's come out, let's start speaking. Let's talk to families, let's talk to loved ones. Let's talk to our youth. Not just talk to them, but let's listen to them. Let's hear what they're saying.
I think we need to have something year-round, because every time a fatality happens or something like that, that's when everybody starts to scramble around and say, we need to do this, we need to do that, and it should be done beforehand.
Because their message is simple.
Stop killing each other.
And officials are still searching for information on all of these shootings, so if you know anything, you are encouraged to call police. Reporting in Muskegon Heights for 13 on Your Side, I'm Lauren Baker.